up. Didn't I say shut up? Bet that rooster will think twice before crowing tomorrow morning. Coffee's ready, guys. Let's start the show. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody today? Oh, on this wonderful Hump Wednesday. We made it to Hump Day, guys. What a first part of the beginning of the week. Oh, what a disaster. Let's see who's with us this morning. Hello, Denise. She's working and lurking. That's all right, sweetie. Welcome in. Hello, Pam. Good morning. Miss Pinky, how are you doing this morning, sweetie? I hope you're feeling a little better. Hello, Sage. Hello, hello. Hi, Wendy. How is everybody doing? Hello there, Roger. Oh, yes, just in time. That's right. Any time is a good time. So how is everybody doing this morning? Hello to all the lurkers. Let's put this up on the screen. There it is. Pam, hope you're feeling better now. Me or Pinky? Me, yes. Feeling better. Couldn't stand it anymore yesterday. It was the last couple of days were horrendous with the heat. And we didn't have our air conditioning in yet. And my son was supposed to stop over after work. We couldn't wait. So my husband and I both got together, grabbed an either end of the air conditioner, picked it up, and installed it ourselves. And it was successful because we didn't drop it out the window. So that's a bonus. And it took forever to cool everything down, but thank God we could sleep. It was just so much better. It's too early for this stuff. But today is the break of the heat wave. It's only supposed to be 70 degrees. So, oh my goodness. It'll be a nice reprieve. And we're supposed to have rain rolling in too. So yesterday was just, oh my God. Oh, I was so sick. And I knew it. And it's supposed to be a super El Nino this year. So that means it's going to be horrendously hot. So yeah, I'll be living in front of the AC because I just can't function. It should cool off pretty soon. I turned off my AC off yesterday morning in Iowa, 46 here. Oh, isn't it lovely? It's great having AC. I never used to like AC ever. I rather have all the windows open and nice breeze, but these last couple of years have been really bad as far as high heat. We don't mind the high heat. It's the humidity that kills us. So it could be like 95 and then you got 95 humidity, which makes it where you can't do anything because you're going to have a heat stroke. It usually makes me very sick to my stomach, and it flares up the fibro horrendously. And you're just awful. It's just awful. Yesterday, I got to bed yesterday morning. So sick, lightheaded. You're drinking tons of water, but still you're just ill. Couldn't use my fingers. Everything was swelled. I was a hot mess. Just a hot mess. So at least now, God, I can function. My norm anyway. I've actually needed to turn my heating on. Mind you, it's only a degree warmer than I have to set it to. Yeah. Oh no, no heat. We have enough heat. It was just awful. And it only took about, I would say, 30 minutes, and then everything was nice and cool and comfortable for us and the pets. The poor pets were having a hard time too. But we tried to tough it out because it was only going to be a couple of days and temperatures are going to drop. But it was 90 outside and it was 90 in my house, maybe even hotter. It was horrible. So I had to give in. Now here in the studio, I have just fans going and it's comfortable. But of course, that's because, the temperatures drop. So yeah, I did the flu with fibro. Not fun, but better now. Oh yeah, it's just terrible. It's just everything. When you have fibro, everything is intensified like by 10. And I'm being generous with that. It's good morning, Pop. Weather affects people with fibro horrendously. Every time the weather changes, we have terrible flare-ups. It sucks. It just sucks. There's so much that I need to do outside, and I can't get to it because it was so warm. But now these next few days, right into the weekend, it's supposed to be decent weather, so I should be able to get on that and get things done. Hopefully. So, and then last night, my husband comes in because at night he goes out and waters the flowers. And I told you guys how, he surprised me at Mother's Day. My husband hasn't bought me flowers in years. And he shows up with these beautiful lilies. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, aren't those lovely? And so I planted them in the front yard so everybody can enjoy them. So last night he's out there watering and noticed that somebody cut the flowers off of my lily plant. Some little asshole decided, well, why not? And, just help themselves to my flowers. So now I won't have lilies until next season because they only bloom that one time. I'm hoping maybe I'll get some extra buds that'll come up. But yeah, I was freaking, I was so mad. I was so mad. Can't have nothing. Mom suffers so bad with fibro. Didn't realize the heat affects it always, though. It was just the cold. Thought it was just cold weather. No, yeah, it's no matter what. As the season, I always tell you, my body's controlled by the barometer. When the weather changes, it's an adjustment. It takes you about a week or so to readjust to the new weather temperatures, and then you can move on. But it's yeah, different people react differently. Yeah, some say that they're good for the winter and terrible in the summer, and some it's flipped and different. I always know when rain's coming because everything starts to the burning intensifies, and it usually starts in my arms. I'm like, yep, rain's coming because I am on fire really bad. Hello, Marie. Oh, happy anniversary and happy birthday to your son. Wonderful. Two wonderful things to celebrate today. My anniversary is coming up. Let's see if my husband remembers. Oh, my get up and go wasn't at the bottom of that cup. Better keep trying. Keep trying. I know I'm on cup number 2. But I got a halfway decent night's sleep for once. It was just lovely. It really was. But yes, wonderful. 26th. That's nice. Let's see. It's the 27th, our anniversary, and it'll be married 37 years. We've been together over 40, but yeah, 37 years married. Life sentence. Long COVID has similar problems with that. You know what, Pinky? I'm thinking that because my husband coughs terrible, and yes, we both smoke. I think it's partially he's got sinus issues, the smoking, but I think when he got COVID, when we all got COVID, I think it affected his lungs in some way because he coughs awful. But I'm proud of him this morning. He put on a nicotine patch, so maybe he's gonna Quit the cigarettes, which I need to do too. Bad girl, bad habit. But with stress, this is stress reliever. Makes you not. I will, Pam. Thank you. She may not realize the warm weather has an impact on fibro too. Yeah, ice packs are your best friend. Because I know when I get a really bad flare up in the warm weather, I just get an ice pack and I put it actually at the base of my skull. And it seems to cool the body down and help with swelling. So give it a try. You never know. Hello, Miss Betty. Good morning. My mom and dad is the 28th, and they've been married 49 years. Hey, all right. I've been married 37 years too. Condolences. I know. Oh, the stuff we all go through, right? Good morning, TARDIS. How are you? Hey, Jared. Good morning. Good morning. We've been through a lot in the 37 years. This year's been really rough with work issues and health issues, and then my mother passing. So this was supposed to be a better year. I don't know where we went wrong. I don't know. Pimp again. I should change my. Pop. I have done that too. When I'm typing your name, sometimes pimp comes up. Good thing I proofread it. Good morning, Alessio. How are you? I hope you're well. So yeah, upset about the flower issue. Damn, people need to leave my flowers alone. It is what it is. I'm just gonna have to start planting them all in the backyard. Then somebody will have to hop the fence to get over and cut my flowers. I also wash my face with cold water and let it evaporate off. It feels too hot. It helps my anxiety taste too. I do that as well. And I also, when I have real huge problems with my hands, I run them under cold water for a while. And that seems to help a lot too. I used to do that when I didn't know I had fibro. When I was at work, the pain used to be horrendous. And I used to run my hands under the cold water at work so I could finish doing what I had to do. Hey, Admit, good morning. Good morning. So I still do that to this day. But I got a little swelling going on, but not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, my favorite flowers are in the. It was jumping on me in the back. I can see them from the kitchen window. Then, oh, nice. Well, I have rose bushes in the back, but the lilies I wanted to put out front. I thought they were so because we already have lilies out there that were my mom's, so I put mine next to my mom's plant, and some bastard cut the flowers off. Yeah, I hope they get a rash. Work as always, just busy with work. For the rest, all is fantastic. Wonderful, Alessio. Wonderful. We're finally getting a reprieve. And actually, I can hear out the window. I think it's raining now. So, yes. It's going to be cooler today. Now I'll be able to cook and feed everybody. Because I told us I just cook it. No cooking when it's like over 90 degrees in the house. Forget it. Hello, Cree. How are you? Well, that's okay. Lurk away. Thanks for. Yeah, we always want you to say hello. I love rainbow lilies. They're my favorite. These are Japanese lilies, which have the strongest, most beautiful fragrance. And they're like a coral color. So they just caught my husband's eye and he figured, well, he'll shock the shit out of me. And he bought them because he never buys me flowers and I love flowers. I said, you can go out and pick me dandelions for all I care. Yeah, he did. So when he showed up with the plant, I thought, oh, wow, this is so nice. I planted them out front with the other ones and yeah, somebody stole the flowers. At least they didn't pull the plant out. I would have been hunting them down. Hydrangeas are better than piss heads. Poop. We're about to have a heat wave starting tomorrow. Right? Oh, I had it for 2 days, Marie. It was hell. It was hell. And we finally gave in, and like I said, I couldn't even wait for my son to come and help us because our air conditioner is freaking heavy, and I didn't want my husband to pick it up on his own because he's still having a shoulder issue, and he's just back to work. And I'm thinking, oh God, last meeting is him to hurt himself again. So I helped him. So we're two broken down, sad ass people carrying this big air conditioner and putting it in the window. You come to my house, I have 2 grills and a stove looking one with burners. Nice. We have a grill, but it was like overnight. I'm not going outside because my husband goes, well, you can make the stuff outside. I go, well, no, you can do. I'll wait in here. I just found that carnation stuck up again and I washed. It has been snapped. The fence had been pulled out. I'm pissed. And again. Oh no. Is somebody doing that or is it? So we used to have people that used to hop, well, hoodlums, used to hop the fence in our yard and cause all kinds of trouble and trying to steal stuff. And we put it up for a long time. And my father just got pissed. This was years ago. So what my father did was he had a 2x4 and put a bunch of nails in it. And then he put it at the base of the fence with the nails facing up. So went a few days, whoever the little jerk was hopped the fence again. Well, he got a bunch of nails in his feet. And that was the last time anybody hopped the fence. So it taught somebody a painful lesson. I said, great, we're going to get in trouble because you did that, but nope. Pissheads and druggies. Oh, jeez. Yep. Electric fence time. That's what I do. I'll give them a real shock. I was trying to the showers assist earlier and got stuck in crouching position. I managed to kneel so I could shuffle carefully over to the door track and onto the floor. Oh man, you got stuck. Yeah, I can't. If I get on my knees, forget it. If I don't have a sturdy piece of furniture to help me get up, I'm stuck. Feel free to laugh at my expense. I've been there, honey. Arthritis in the knees too. And when my son was moving in, I was helping him move in, and I was waiting for them to bring boxes in. Of course, there was no furniture yet. So I started having issues about standing because my back started to hurt. So I laid on the living room rug, waiting for them to show up with the boxes. And I'm looking at my phone and stuff. I go, oh, I better get up. So I guess I couldn't get up. I had to kind of like drag myself and roll to the corner cabinet and pull myself up off the floor. I'm laughing and doing it at the same time. Thinking about you sad ass little bitch. Good morning, Janice. Yeah, I'm sick of paying for stuff. And yeah, I'm just thinking, yeah, that's what my father, just get a 2x4 with a bunch of nails. Stick it on the fence line. I guarantee you, when they land, they won't be doing that shit anymore. It goes right through the shoes. You got to use really, the heavy duty nails. Here, I'm telling people how to do this stuff. But yeah, because we got tired of stuff being missing. Excuse me, stuff being destroyed in the yard. So that's what we did. And it only happened one more time. You can see the blood trail. So it went right through their shoe into their foot. Must have been a real shocker for them. Excuse me. I figured I'd walk myself backward. It's not as good. It's not a good look, but I can get up without wrecking my big. Yeah. It's terrible when I have to. We have this one cabinet that where I store the canned goods and stuff, and it's by our stove. And so when I kneel down, I have to look for something. I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm stuck. Oh my God, it would tickle my throat. And so thank God the island's close by. So I grabbed the top of the cabinet and island and I pulled myself up. It's just the one knee, but it's enough to, say like, yeah, you're not getting back up. Cynthia, oh, you've all been busy, lady. Funny how life can be. I know everybody's got some kind of stuff going on, but thank you, darling. And we're going to give you a thank you for that. Yeah. Ooh, and same for Marie, 6 months. Oh, God, you guys are just fabulous. Let's give Marie a yeehaw. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Paintball. There you go. I got to figure out how to turn it up. I don't know why it's not loud for you. Yeehaw, I'm awake. Okay, Betty's awake. It's loud on her end. We'll have to adjust it so it blows Marie out of her seat. So I missed the face plant. Oh, good morning, Leanne. No, everybody's hearing me bitching about some asshole cut my flowers up in the front yard. They stole my lilies. It's always something. I'm just going to have to put a protective bubble around my house and with alarms and, booby traps and nobody was home. I was telling myself off for being careless. I do the same thing. I had a coworker that kept getting his house and fence tagged. He sat in the living room in the dark, and when they showed up, he shined a laser pointer on them, and they took off. That's funny. I've got you in my sights. Did he point it like right at the chest area? Because that would have been hilarious. Make them think, oh God. Hey, girly, how are you? Maybe it was a little kid and they cut them as a gift for their Mom's Day. That kind of okay. Yeah, I don't know. It was late at night. So I don't think it was a little kid. I just think it was somebody that, oh, these are pretty. Let's take them. And how is Cynthia this morning? And how is Girly this morning? Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. So yeah, it was just like the topper for the day. It was like, it was so hot and rotten yesterday. And why not get my flowers stolen too? I'm a target. I just have a target on my back this year. It sucks. I put a camera up here, always hearing gunshots. Oh God. Well, see, we have security cameras, but I have to replace the batteries. So they're not on right now. And it's just another thing on the list. Otherwise, I probably would have seen who did it. And we're not in a big hurry. Oh, the security cameras were basically for Mom when she used to wander. So we had to put the cameras up so we could see if she tried to take off on the porch or whatever. So, whatever. Just, it gives me an excuse to buy another one, I guess, right? No, I wouldn't, because mine feels like it's making construction workers trying to keep it from falling apart. trying to keep it from burning down at the same time. Trying to. But yeah, it's always something. And then when the tree fell down, year before last, it wrecked part of the fence, but the fence belonged to my neighbor. And I was waiting and waiting for him to put the new piece in. And he wasn't going to do it because he was being a jerk. He didn't want to take out the stump. So, of course, I left a big gaping hole so people could just walk in my yard. That and, any kind of critter on a planet. So I went out and spent the $100 to get the fence panel, and I have it braced up. I got to put that in. So we'll wait and see what happens. It's just been braced up there right now because I have to have the energy to get the axe out and remove the tree stump because I can't afford to have somebody come do it. They charge way too much. Good morning, Mason. How are you? The crack man is in the house. Out here, there's hornies, jackrabbits, and dust devils. Thank goodness. You don't have anybody running through your yard, Sage, trying to steal or deface your property. Like I said, once we put the board in there with the nails, that was the last time anybody jumped the fence. That was the year that they were going around in the village and robbing stuff out of everybody's cars. So if you forgot to lock your car, forget it. They nailed it, and we actually forgot to lock our truck, and they stole our radar detector. So, lesson learned. Mason's good. It's a lot better than it was, Mason. Heat wave is broken. House is cooled down, so we should be able to survive the day. Please no more crack talk. It's blasphemy. Oh my God. Well, I hear everybody talking about these things. I've never even had. I don't know how comfortable they are. Everybody says they're comfortable. I mean, they are ugly as sin, but I was tempted to get a pair. But they're made of plastic, aren't they? Or rubber? Ugh. Don't they make your feet sweaty? The thought of sweaty, stinky feet don't really turn me on. So I think that's why I've never got any. Yeah, I'll survive. I'm also seeing who is real and who is not in my life. It's not the first time, but after this, solo till I die. I value my peace more than having a relationship. Ooh, Cynthia, are you having issues, sweetie? I miss some of the conversation. Let's see. Now I need to pick MJ. Again, personally, I'm a good guy. They are hideously uncomfortable. Oh. All right. Now, Piggy says they're comfortable. Crocs and socks are the cure. Okay. Cynthia, I hear you. Do what's right for you. That's right. Do what's right for you. If you feel that there's a mistrust or you're being misused, pack him up, send him on his way. I know I have a lot of friends that are single and they want to stay that way because they're tired of the crap. They're just tired of it. You can't trust anybody. You're trying to look for a partner, and it's man, woman, either way it goes. They have issues. Yeah, I do 50% socks and crack, 50% just cracks, no socks. Ah, okay. And that's what people, had people ask me, if there was anything happened between my husband and I, God forbid, or, if he ever passed, would I search out another companion? I go, no, I probably not. Even though I would be, lonely, I'm too old to train another one. It's not just that, it's just trusting somebody. Different generation, different rules nowadays. I mean, when my husband and I were dating, my husband asked me the very first time if he could give me a kiss. He just didn't take it. He asked. Who does that nowadays? Right? I have plantar fasciitis and little bumpy things feel like standing on sharp gravel. Yeah, that takes forever to heal. Good morning, V Team. How are you? We hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to trade me up an old one. The old ones are just as bad, though. I mean, my God. I don't know about you. It's always Facebook. Even I play Words with Friends. You're there just to socialize and play a game. And I get hit on so many times. I'm thinking, come on, dude. You see the profile. It says married. And they're always saying, oh, you don't have to tell your husband. Like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever, And all it is just troublemakers or trying to suck money out of you or whatever. And it just, it's sad. I just say, okay, bye-bye. I never knew there was a controversy or cracked shoes or shoes. Some people hate them. Some people love them. I don't know. I'd ask my ex-wife's dad for her hand in marriage. See, that's what I'm saying. People don't do that. My husband did the same thing. They don't do that stuff now. Finding shoes that are waterproof have been a necessity here. I get the feeling that one of my peers may have given me trench foot. Oh, God. Well, actually, I ended up cleaning. I can't even talk. Pulled a knot out of my tongue. I ended up getting plantar fasciitis from wearing Skechers sneakers. Those sneakers destroyed my feet, and it took almost 2 years for it to heal. So it stinks. See, yours comes back, comes and goes. Oh, see, what's the game? It's Words with Friends. It's a Scrabble game, and or even same thing on Facebook. I get a friend's request or a message, and I know it's coming because the first line is, "Hey, beautiful, how are you doing?" I'm thinking, "Oh, brother, here we go." And they're either a military guy, a doctor, an engineer, and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, yeah, you're all full of crap. The picture isn't even you. I had one guy who was in Texas said he was going to fly in here to take me out to dinner. And I said, I told you I'm married. That's not happening. Oh, well, you don't have to tell your husband. I said, oh, well, gee, let me see. Oh, honey, am I going to be home tonight because I'm going on a date? I said, really? Give me a break. Go bother somebody else. I wear some ugly sandals that are like Crocs. I've had 3 surgeries on my feet, and I go barefoot or wear sandals a lot. It is more the necessity than a like. Yeah, I'm always barefoot. Always barefoot. Yes, Laura, I am. Quite frankly, I'm mad more than anything. I will constantly live defending myself. It's not worth it. No. After this long, he should know me better than that. Rumors are for kids. I'm out. Oh, no, Cynthia. I don't blame you. You shouldn't have to defend yourself. You guys have been together a long time. That means he's got trust issues. And if he's not willing to work through the trust issues, then it's say bye-bye. That's duck shoes. Dang, I don't know what they are actually called, but we're pre-crack and waterproof. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, Pam. Nobody chats on Words with Friends. Yeah, well, that's what they want. This one guy, he's like, well, can I have your phone number so we could chat on, off the game? I'm like, no, you want to talk? You can talk on the game, or just play the word, or just leave me alone. When I get to be a little annoying, then I just block them. You're there to play a game, and if you got a little chit chat in between, the words that you put down, then okay, cool. Like if somebody does really good, you'll say, you know, holy crap, you slaughtered me. Little things like that. But these guys use it as a pickup platform. We should have told a guy flying from Texas that you can't meet him because you already engaged to the Prince of Ethiopia. I know. Well, this guy was a supposed. I'll tell you what. I never say yes to friends requests of people I don't know, and he was the one I said, oh, "Okay, I'll give it a chance." Say yes. Well, he was supposed to be an oil rig engineer. He lived in Texas. So I was looking at his profile. He had pictures, him, his grandkids, and his kids. I'm thinking, oh, okay. Probably weren't any of his anyway. And he was going back to work. He worked off the coast of Mexico or something. And I said, oh, well, be careful. It's kind of dangerous. And he said he was going to go out to a bar with the guys. Next thing I know, later that night, he says they got into a fight. He got cut and they were robbed. They robbed his watch and his wallet. And he showed me a picture of a hand that was cut by the thumb area. But it tells you how brilliant this idiot was. There was a watch on the wrist. And I'm thinking, well, gee, did you have two watches? And he was quiet for a minute. He wanted me to send him money because he couldn't access his bank account because they stole his bank cards. I says, you don't have family anywhere that you can contact? I said, dude, I don't have any money to send you. And my husband ain't going to let me send you money. And I'm not that stupid. And then, he tried to guilt you. Oh, I thought we were friends. I go, yeah, so did I. And I said, nice knowing you. And I blocked him. I'm thinking, why you asshole? Birkenstocks ruined my feet for nearly 8 years. The hair fibers had worked their way into this. And it took years to get everything out and back to this. Oh my God. Really? Who would have thought? People use every platform as a pickup platform, even the mess that is Discord. Oh, I know. It's just, and it's a sad thing is a lot of people fall for that garbage. Like some kind of Apple card or something. He wanted me to send him $250. I'm like, what are you, crazy? I said, not for nothing, buddy. I got 5 cents in the bank. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't send it to you. Here, you're a supposed oil rig engineer. You got no family back in Texas. They could wire you money until the bank card situation was, sorted out from the theft. But I've known people that have fallen for that crap. Yeah, I know, Leanne. I know. They're all offshore oil workers. Yep. You're right. That's exactly what they want. Email, phone number, and WhatsApp. Now, the one guy on the Words with Friends, oh, can we do Google Chat? I'm thinking, well, what's wrong with the chat here? What do you got to say to me that you got to have a separate chat? I'm not going to sit down and talk to you for hours, dude. I don't know who you are. And I'm just trying to play a game. Yep, you're right, Leanne. Oh, yeah, the guy got pissed when I told him, no, I'm not sending you any money. And no, you're not flying here. I'm not going out on a date with you. And he'd always say, well, where's your husband? I said, he's standing right next to me. Oh, does he know what we're saying? Yeah. What do you think? We're having a secret affair or something? We're just talking about general stuff at the moment. Uh, I don't know, just they're nuts. But people fall for that shit, and they usually hit people when they're in a bad way. Like this one woman that I know of, she had lost her husband, so she was lonely, and she was still in mourning. And this guy latched onto her. She was sending him money, cell phones, all kinds of stuff. And her closest friends were telling her, "Stop doing this. He's using you. You're going to be in trouble." And oh no, no. And it took a long time. She found out. I think it was about a year worth of her sending money and shit to him. She finally found out that he was just a grifter, and she was devastated. And they told her, "We told you." I would have got the hubby in on it and let him start answering the guy and then let him know who it was later. I actually did that to a woman that was trying to chat my husband up. Because he goes, I'm married. It says right on my profile. Oh, I don't care, she said. So I started answering, and then finally I said, bitch, you're going to care now because you're talking to his wife. To be honest, I think my closest friends these days have all been found here on YouTube. Also, some bad enemies. There's a balance. Yeah, there's a balance. As soon as someone wants to chat in a different app, that's the red flag. So run. Oh, definitely, definitely. I look them up and send it all to their wives on Facebook. Actually, there was one guy I was talking to, and it was just general conversation like we have here. And then, yeah, he tried to hit me up, and then not for, he got busted. And then I got a message from his wife. You can keep the dirty bastard, she says. Dirty, cheating bastard is what she called. I said, lady, I don't want your husband. I got my own. So I have no idea what's going on in your house, but no, thank you. I was like, shit. He got caught. My bro went through the same with a nice Russian girl buying stuff to send her. I told him that she was probably a 60. Yeah, probably a man. Yep. I just, that's the kind of world we live in. It really is. People taking advantage of people when they're down and out. Um, there's a lot of generous people here in this community. We all care for one another. We help each other when we can, and it's genuine. And then you got the other side. Yikes. And the other side can really cause damage. And these people do not care. They do not care. So yeah, I stick to the rule. If I don't know the person by photograph, or even I've asked people, like, oh, the so and so wants to be friends of mine. Do you know this person? What do you know about this person? Otherwise, I don't say yes unless I know who you are. I don't say yes. Cynthia is a rock too, but she's tougher. She tells me off. See too many people catfish. Oh yeah, yeah, it's bad. I can vouch for that. Yeah, it happens a lot on YouTube. It does, but it happens a lot everywhere else. You've just got to make sure you get all your information, make sure it's true before you pass any kind of judgment. And then you got to just like watch out. You got to watch out for the scumbags because they're just the minute your defenses are down, that's when they pounce. I think it's bad that there's catfish TV shows and cheater ones. Yeah. Well, it gives people ideas. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try that. Yeah. I think I have things backwards. I thought I was supposed to help people when they're down. You mean I'm supposed to grift them? Geez, now you tell me. I'll see you, Leanne. You're supposed to cash in. See, that's the problem. There's people like Leanne and I, and the majority of us who we generally want to help because people are in trouble, and we get taken advantage of. Hello, Wayne. How are you? My defenses are always down. It's because you trust people at face value. We unfortunately we can't do that anymore because you always think somebody has another agenda. Okay, like okay, what are they up to? Why are they being so nice to me? What's there's got to be something up, and that's totally my husband. My husband never trusts anybody at face value. First off, because we've always bad luck. We've always had the bad luck where we've helped people out and then we've gotten burned pretty bad. And unfortunately, we still do. We still do it. If you wear your heart on your sleeve, it's prone to being attacked. Yeah. Hey, Leanne, get off my tumbleweed. She's riding it through town and singing yeehaw. And, I wouldn't change the way I am. And I hope you guys don't change the way that you are. That, don't let all of these bad apples, you know, change your good heart. We're going to get burned. It just happens. If you want to lend a helping hand, you're that kind of person, you continue to do it. And hopefully we make a difference, somewhere, Yeah, Pam. Yeah, helpful and decent people are targeted. I don't trust easily. I always think a lot of people are two-faced. I prefer my bubble now. It's because you've been burned too many times. And it's terrible that it soured you that way. And I forgive very easily. That's one of my things. I could be angry and really pissed. I mean, when I'm pissed, you're in trouble. But you know what? Give me 24 hours, and I figure it's not worth it. Just forgive them, and I'm just not made to be a bad guy. Yeah, exactly. It's just who you are. Leanne is an angel. She is. I can attest to that. She's as sweet as sugar plum most of the time. She's tough. Cynthia is tough. And I'm pretty tough on people too, but it's only because I'm trying to make them see the truth, and so if that labels me, not compassionate, which isn't true, I am compassionate, but I'm compassionate about you got to see the real deal here. That's the only way you get through some problems. You know, I mean, that's what my father is. My father doesn't tell you what you want to hear to make you feel better. He tells you the truth, and he's always done that with my sister and I because life is hard, and he doesn't do it to be mean. It's just that life, that's the way life is. And the sooner you face that, the better off you'll be. Sage, send me a Walmart gift card to buy my own sagebrush. I'm an orphan. She needs sagebrush to roll. So she only wants to put them out so when I'm streaking through her yard, I got something to trip on. Cynthia scares the bejesus out of me when she's being a plum. Yeah, see, you guys have never seen that side of me. So I try not to let that side show. I think that's why I possibly gravitate towards the debunker group. I was over by a charlatan psychic that pretended to be my friend. Oh, that's bad news. Bad news. I look at it this way. The bottom line is if they claim to be psychic, they got to prove it. Always be on your guard because the majority of them are full of shit. The only thing psychic about them is the word psychic. That's it. Actually, it was kind of funny. Last night when I was working on some miniature stuff, I still have that Spirit Talker app on my phone. I haven't played around with that thing since I took it to that private investigation. And so I turned it on and I just let it run. Didn't say anything. I was just sitting here quiet. And a whole list of stuff come up, even my name. And it kept saying, oh, thank you, we want to talk. And all this stuff thinking, well, isn't that interesting? So it was even reacting to silence. It was a hoot. Oh no, you got stood up by Crystal? Oh, bad girl. Crystal's been MIA. What did you do with Crystal? Excuse me. Do we need to bring in the the dogs? The fish are out. Oh, excuse me. It's got her locked up somewhere. Oh God, I had to take a sip. Yeah, I don't let rage out very often, Pomp. I did it. Last time I let rage out was over 5 years ago. And I scared the hell out of my husband. The look of fear, I saw it in his face because he'd never seen me that way. And I told him, I said, that's why I don't let that out. Because it's not pretty. Leanne, I'm sorry. She's been AWOL. AWOL! She got loose. Oh my God. No, you're more like a nut, pecan or almond. Not sure which. So you're going to put them in the cookies. She's going to put you in the cookies, Pomp. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Well, it takes a lot to tick me off, but I think betrayal is the thing that really roasts my nuts, put it that way. You know, when you put your complete and total faith in somebody and then they F you over, that's where, oh man. That's it, you know, and I think the rate is because it's caused by hurt. Good God, get the oxygen. I was afraid before. Now I'm petrified. Mike played a Crystal Short on his stream this morning. Oh, did he? I haven't looked at anything yet really this morning. I'll be playing catch up. Well, you'll rise again, Cynthia. You'll rise again. That's what I'm saying. Like what she's going through. That's a betrayal. You spent so much time with somebody, not for nothing. If they're not trusting you by now and they're believing rumor, then that's not your person. There should be no doubt whatsoever. I mean, you've been together that long. He should automatically tell the person spreading rumor, "Shut up, you're full of shit." I know, Cynthia. You're right. Trust and loyalty goes hand in hand. Yep. Hello, good morning, Heather. I'm one of those people that takes a lot. Once trust is gone, it's gone for good. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Because you've trust. Once you break trust, it's really hard to trust again. Laura, LOL, I can't put Pomp in the cookies. He's too big. It would mess up the ratios. No Pomp cookies, sorry. I just woke up, so I'm behind the world. That's all right. Just hang, enjoy your beverage of the morning. Oh, and it was all I know, Leanne, is it was a beautiful to sleep and not, be sweating my cheeks off. It was so nice. And now it's raining and it's like probably not even 70 degrees yet, and it's not supposed to get any higher than that. I'll take it. I'm not that greedy. Yeah, it's 63. 63 and raining. I'll take it. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. But as far as I know, what I read last night, that we're going to be in what they call a super El Nino this year. So that we know what that means. It's going to be hotter than a mother effer. That's pretty much what it means. So everybody start, making ice. You're gonna have to sit on it. Good Lord, my dog just flopped out on the floor. I thought it was a dead body hidden. It scared the hell out of me. Yeah, once you break the trust, it's very hard to get back. Very, very hard. I'm glad you got some because I did, Leanne. It was just the best sleep I've had in like 4 days. I mean, I still woke up a couple times, but it was just wonderful. So I feel kind of human today. It was 82 right now, and it's going to get up in the night. Yeah, that's the way it was here, Betty. Oh, so don't overdo. Oh my God, we were melting. We were just melting. And of course, that's how my husband found out about the flowers getting stolen out in the yard, because he goes out and waters the plants because he knows he don't want them to dry up or die, so he waters them at night. And yeah, my lilies were stolen. There goes the trust in the neighborhood. Who knows? Probably my neighbor, for all I know. My neighbor's on my shit list anyway. Yeah, trust and respect. Yep, has to be earned. Heather just popped in my head when you said, "Hey, hey," and all I could think was, "Hey, hey, we're the monkeys." I'm concerned because my pond is half dry and it's only yeah, that's yikes. You got any rain coming your way? Hopefully, we're done with the darn snow for now, or snow now. The May long weekend has passed. You know what? Around here, it wouldn't be a surprise if we got snow by the weekend. I mean, this is the way it is here in our area. Oh my God, a marionette belly slices and canvas oil on maple glaze. It slept like a log all the way through. Oh, I'd kill for 8 hours, but I'll take 4. It's all right. Awesome work, good sleep, good food, AC. Yes, yes. Thanks to you, Leanne. Thank you. Yeah, they cut them. They cut them off. So, I mean, they'll come back up next year. But I didn't even get to sit and enjoy them. Effers. I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, I'm still ticked. We bought them and put them there because we wanted to sit and enjoy them when we were on the porch, and somebody cut them. It'd probably be another 20 years before I get flowers, so I got screwed. I have lots of big trees I love, except when stuff falls from the tree. You just let it stay there. It always kills me how people are so obsessed about cleaning up leaves and stuff. You're supposed to let the leaves rot and go back into the soil. It gives nutrients to the plants and the grass. You know, you don't have to rake them up. Everybody's got this big boner about, oh, he's got to rake them all up and bag them up. No, leave them on the grass. You run them over with the mower, you mulch it all up, it goes back into the ground. That's the way nature works. If I didn't have such a busy street out in front, I would actually put a garden in my front lawn instead of the grass and then just grow food, but we can't get away with that here. Usually we are about done now, high altitude. Now it's just cold and rainy. Ah, yeah, here it's no surprise. We, I don't know, it was a couple of years ago. It was Mother's Day, and there was about 3 to 4 inches of snow on Mother's Day. And it only lasted the day, and then it was gone. But it's upstate New York for you. I could send some bad doo doo if you'd like. Who is? I don't know who it was. They snatched them during the night because they were there last night, and then my husband went out, or they were there the night before. He went out last night to go water them, and they were gone. So it happened during the night. Somebody just walked by and helped themselves. I love my big trees until they fall down. Yeah, it's terrible. Well, there was a beautiful tree that was on the corner. It's my neighbor's tree. Beautiful, beautiful tree. And the cardinals and stuff were living in it. And when they redid the road here, the state redid the road, they cut the tree down. My neighbor was livid. He actually went after them. And he told them there was no reason for them to cut down the tree. I mean, the tree was like over probably 100 years old. It was in beautiful condition. But they did it because they were putting up new power lines and it was in their way. So they cut it down. He made him pay for it, and they did. He was furious because my neighbor's anal about his lawn and the whole guarded area. It's just, which he did have a beautiful garden. He did. When I used to work down the street, I used to walk home and I would cut through his yard and I would just like, oh. And he told me you could sit out there anytime you want. It was so shaded and all the birds it was just beautiful. And yeah, they took out all of his bushes that he had around the front part of the yard. They were the burning bushes. So in the fall, they all turned red. They were beautiful. And the tree. There was no reason for them to take any of it out. They ruined it. And it's the state. What are you going to do? And they ruined my front grass. Even though they replaced it with sod, the way they did the front lawn with the new curbs, now I've got a big bald spot. And it's not going to grow back. So now I'm going to have to put something there to cover it up because it looks like crap. Oh, we were talking about trees. Remember I was trying to find out what that tree was in the cemetery? I think I found out what it was called. I'm not 100% sure. Do I still have it on here? Because the flower looks similar. So I'm still going to have to take I figured I got rid of this stupid thing. A photograph just to double check. But I think it was called an old-fashioned hydrangea. It's different than the hydrangea bushes. This is actually a tree, but it's called the old-fashioned. So it was weird. I mean, I could be wrong, but they looked similar. But I'm waiting for those trees to bloom so I can take a photograph and see if I can find out what it is. Because I want one of those. Definitely want one of those. Do I have it here? Let's see if oh. I think I found it. All right, yeah, it's called an old-fashioned PG hydrangea. And I think that's what it is. Yeah, I got to get the plant app like you guys said, but I think this is what it is. The old-fashioned, and it's PEEGEE hydrangea. And as long as you keep it trimmed and everything, it's tree shaped. I'm guessing that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure though. So I saved the thing on my phone, and then I'm going to have to just take a photograph and see if I'm right. Because I'm telling you, as soon as you drive into the cemetery, me anyway, my husband can't smell anything. I get hit with this beautiful floral fragrance, and it's from those trees at the back part of the cemetery. The scent just travels on the wind. It's gorgeous. But I am going to, download that app. And then I was waiting until it flowered because I'm not sure if the app will work by just looking at, a tree that has nothing on it. So once the flowers start to bloom, then I'll snap it and see if the app can tell me what the hell it is. But I'm pretty sure that's it. Because the flowers look the same. Trees are nice for shade, but don't park under them. Yeah. Well, I was also upset because when they cut down that tree, I'm thinking, oh, now where are the cardinals going to go? Because I enjoyed those. And I had food in my yard so that they would stop there and feed and dance around in the bird bath. And then the idiots cut the tree down, but they're still here. So they must be living in the pine tree now. Leaf Snap is pretty good too. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to download that one. Ooh, missed the kid by inches. The landlord wouldn't repair the fence and evicted us. They said that we were selling, but oh yeah. They just wanted to get rid of it. I have 5 hydrangeas and they are pink, blue, white, and purple. And I had planted same thing out in my front yard because I have posts with solar lamps on the front yard, and I put the hydrangeas by, and it's the road sod. It killed every one of them, so I gave up on that. So I'm gonna have to, download at least one of those, and then catch a photograph of that tree because I definitely want one of those. And I thought I'd put it like right in the front. Maybe it'll survive. I don't know. Throughout the year too, my mom can't grow them. Yeah, I had like 5 of them. And I think it was just because they were too close to the road. And then when the plow comes by, it pulls the snow up. And of course, it's got that liquid salt. And every flower I've put out towards next to the sidewalk has died. Hey, there's Bill. I'm cooler today, Bill. George and I couldn't wait for Joseph to come home. So we both picked up the air conditioner and put it in. We didn't drop it out into the driveway, so we're lucky. So yes, definitely a lot cooler. You can change the color with soil pH. Oh, good tip. Big zigzaggy leaves. So how's Bill today? What's Bill up to? Anything good? Let's see if I can empty plant. Oh, that ain't it. Shit. You said it's called Snap Plant? Is that what it was? Picture this plant identifier. That's what pops up. Picture this. Oh no, there's Plant Snap right there. I said it backwards. Plant Snap. Have you ever used the plant identifier one? That's got 4.6 stars. I have coal under my massive hydrangea. Oh, pokey, jab. Plant Snap. Okay, thank you. Yeah. I gotta get blood work done. Oh. Oh no. You still got that thing going on there, Bill? I thought that was better. I'm not gonna say. It's not my place to say. Be just rest assured he doesn't have the plague. I haven't tried that one. Yeah, plant identifier and plant care. 4.5 stars. And then there's another one that's 4.6, plant identifier. We'll try that one. If it doesn't work, then I'll use the other one. Just as long as I can find out what the frig that tree is. Oh, that was pretty quick. Nice. Know any plant in seconds. Cool. All right, that's what we're going to go with. That was cool. It's for my autoimmune stuff. Okay. Oh, all right. I know Bill's been MIA. He's been secretly working in his lair. More to come. More to come. No, that one I think. Okay, I think this one we got to pay for. So you know what that means? Bye bye. I got enough to pay for. I ain't paying for this shit too. I'll use the other one. I don't care if it's got 10 stars. Always trying to rip everybody off. So we'll get rid of that. Yeah, if we can get rid of it. Now arthritis in my left hand, so having trouble playing guitar. Uh-oh, see? That's why I didn't take you up on doing lessons because, yeah, I know I can't do it. Start massaging it, make it work. Let's see. Bill and Laura used to make George Washington. Oh, come damn, Leanne, I ain't that old. I mean, Bill might be, but no. No way, man. But we did enjoy the making of the teeth process. It was fun. And now I can't even get rid of this stupid thing. I looked up the stuff that was dropping from my trees is oak tassels. Oh. Yeah, well, I gotta figure out how to uninstall it. I'll use the other one. Because I went through that with another app just recently. Uh, and they had put me in a trial thing. And then after that, I had to pay. And I'm like, well, okay, I'll do that. But they never sent me the email letting me know that the trial thing was almost up. Thank God. When the renewal thing come up, it pops up in the email. And I had to hurry up. And it took me forever because they don't let you unsubscribe to shit that easily. And I finally found it and took care of that because they were going to nail me for $100 for a year. I'm thinking, yeah, I can't do that. I have psoriatic arthritis. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I've got. I know I got regular arthritis in my hands, but I'm trying to figure out what this new stuff is. And it affects both middle fingers. I mean, you guys have seen the swelling, and I can't even touch the skin there. So I'm thinking, that's a different form of arthritis. And it's probably something that I need to go have looked at. I haven't made it there yet. I'll be damned. It isn't letting me get rid of this thing. I'll have to figure it out later. I guess I have RA. That's what I'm thinking. Rheumatoid, which affects the joints really bad, and you're supposed to take medication for it. But problem is, I'm allergic to all that medication, so I'm screwed. We may have called them cattails here, Betty. Oh, we have cattails, but I don't know if it's the same thing that Palm's talking about. They're usually in uh, like a pond area or where there's a lot of water that gathers on like on the sides of the roads. The cattails will pop up. Laura, if you have, sounds like it. They can do X-rays for osteo and blood work for rheumatoid. Yeah, I'm on. Oh, and you're on the you're on the medication, Bill. Yeah, I know. I have to go. I should have go and have it checked. I really don't have an excuse now. But it's funny how it started in the right hand on the middle finger in that knuckle, and then right directly like a couple of days after that, it started in the left hand, same finger. And you, like I said, you can't. I mean, I could touch the area, but I have to be very gentle. The skin hurts, so it's really strange. Yeah, our cattails are different. Ah, okay. My meds are all messed up at the moment. Needs sorting out. Doctor needs to communicate. Yeah, you're saying that they messed that all up, Wayne. I'm just lucky if their turkeys don't poop on my Jeep. Turkeys. I gotta love them. And Leanne, I never got a chance to answer. Do you raise the turkeys just as pets? Or do you sell them? Or do they end up on the table at Thanksgiving? I never asked you that before. Guys, I'm going to sign off for now. See you in the chats. Okay, Roger. Thanks for hanging out with us. You have a great day. Well, that's true. They could be wild turkeys. Yeah, I never asked her. I know she's got turkeys running around there. She's always blaming me for scaring them off when I streak through. It gives them something to do. Turkeys gotta have it too easy. Turkeys are funny. Funny animals. House with this. I don't have rheumatitis, so I don't know about that. Oh, okay. Thanks for the hellos, everybody. I have to run. Where are you going? It's 10:30. Where are you going? You get back here, mister. Sit down. All right, Bill. You have a good day. I probably missed part, if not all, this evening's show, Laura. I have an appointment at 4. Reschedule, Sage. Sorry, you have to be at tonight's show. Yes, we have a surprise guest tonight. Of course, you guys probably guessed who it was by the thumbnail, but it should be a good time. Hello, Julie. How are you? How is Julie today? I got to get my blood work done now. Oh, you can still hold the phone and want to jab you in the arm and the other. I mean, man, everything gets in the way. All right, good luck, Bill. We started raising turkeys and then they blended with the wild turkeys. We have maybe a dozen that are still semi-domestic, at which are all wild turkeys come, and I have about 40. Wow, 40 turkeys. Do you name them all? I'd be a smartass and name them after like all the dishes that you eat at Thanksgiving. Oh God, just to freak people out. We used to eat them. Now we are just a turkey. Oh, okay. Turkey eggs are good. I've had those. They're good. I still like duck better, which grosses my husband out. I said, you know what? It's still a bird. It's an egg, man. It's eat chicken eggs. Oh no, it's not the same. I know the turkey ones are better. I knew Bigfoot was hanging out at your place. See, that's why nobody could find him. Leanne's hiding him out. You eat 40 dishes at Thanksgiving? Oh God, no. Please, I cook enough. 40 dishes. They're on their own. Yeah, I like turkey. Turkey eggs are good. Gee, I thought you'd name them after politicians. That would be funny. Actually, it was funny. When we were out the other day. My husband took me out for a ride, and we're going back. He had to stop where he was working, and of course, you drive past. It's all farm country, so most of the people in that area are raising lamb. And my husband goes, see how cute they are, and you eat those. And I go, yeah, and they're delicious. He starts laughing. He says, I'm not the one that's slaughter. I just go buy it at the store. I got nothing to do with it. All I know is awesome when they're marinated and then they're grilled with onions and peppers. Oh, you have quail eggs. That I've never had. I'm modding tonight. I mod for 4 streamers now. Oh, it's hard. It is hard. I forget how many I mod for, but you know what? It's if there's a bunch of us in there, and if Candy's in there, forget it, because Candy is just great. I just let her do it because she's quicker than I am. But if they need me, I'm there. That's because I'm the turkey whisperer. I speak their language. Here, turkey, turkey. They're quails and used to decorate their eggs at Easter. It was so cute. Oh, yeah, because they're little tiny things, aren't they? I've never had quail. I mean, if somebody had it at their house or on a menu or something, I would try it. But there's so little, I couldn't. I'd feel guilty. No, that's 2 pets for eggs. He has home for any others that hatch. Oh, that's so cool. I still want to get my hands on an ostrich egg. I think we have some farmers up north that are raising them. I have no idea how much they'd cost. I mean, that's an omelet for like God knows how many people. But are you taking off, Julie? Where's Julie going? Oh, Julie, if you're still there, I need you to send me a picture, please. I used to boil the quail eggs up, then mash them and feed them to the finches as it helps the chicks' beaks grow. Really? Well, and that's something. We learn something new every day. Well, that's interesting. I think that would be cool to actually go through that process and then see everybody, or yeah, everybody. Oh my God. I'm reading stuff and I'm talking at the same time, and it's 2 different things. Um, to hatch eggs, that would be so cool. Just to actually see it, what happen. The calcium in the eggshells help. Ah, so yeah, it's just like eggshells and stuff are great for plants. Oh, you used to feed it to your parrot too. Oh, well, that's a good thing to know. Newborn birds are hideous to look at, though. Oh, oh, they're bald. Actually, it was like a big thing around here. They was because we have a lot of pigeons. And people like, you ever seen a baby? Nobody's ever seen a baby pigeon. No, I've seen a baby pigeon, and there's just like any other bird, bald and ugly. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they look like little aliens. You're exactly right. That's exactly what they look like. And we have a well, I put a little. I have a bird house in the back that has like three spots. So it's like a little condo, and we get those little finch type birds every year that moves in. And one year I had hanging plants on the porch, and I go to water it, and the mother bird comes flying out, scared the living Jesus out of me. And I'm like, oh my god, she put her nest right in the middle of my plant. So what I would do is when I used to go water it, I would only water it enough to keep the plant alive, very little, and not try not to get the nest wet. And they stayed there until the babies grew up and flew away. Pigeons are classed as vermin in the UK. It is the same in this. Is it the same in the state? A lot of people don't like pigeons. I think pigeons are amazing creatures. We don't have like an overabundance here where I am. Like in the cities, there's tons of them, but usually the only reason I ended up seeing baby pigeons is because this is when I was a kid. My uncle and I have an uncle that's younger than me by a couple of years. He, him and I had like a fort we did up in the attic of the house. And that's where we found the nest was in the attic. The window was broken and the pigeon got in there. And that's where she laid her eggs and two little baby pigeons. We have a lot of crows here. And believe it or not, Canadian geese. Canadian geese are all over. Of course, that's because we have a lot of water in our area. So it's very sad about pigeons. They were domesticated for food, but when people no longer ate them, they were turned loose to fend for themselves. They can no longer live naturally and need humans to survive. Yeah, they hang out all around the stores and stuff like that. Like the shopping centers is where you're going to see. We have seagulls too. Like I say, it's because we're by water, so we have a lot of those kinds of birds. But I think, and I have mourning doves, which I love it. I love waking up to that sound. Cobra chickens equals Canadian geese. Oh, we have Canadian geese all over. The cemetery that my husband and I usually go up and sit in and we sit by the pond. Canadian geese. Golf course. It's a couple of blocks away, and they have a couple of ponds loaded with Canadian geese. but we have a large crow population. And of course, that's because there's a lot of farm country. So that's where they're. And crows are just amazing birds. A lot of people hate them, but pigeons are rattlers. Oh, come on, Wayne. No, actually, if you look at them, they're actually pretty birds. They're goofy birds, but they're pigeon shit. Dust is lethal to humans if exposed to too much. Oh, mourning doves too. Yeah, I love them. I love my mourning doves. We have a little bit of everything here. We got the blue jays, which I have all this stuff comes flying through my yard, which is great. Blue jays, cardinals. We've got the little finch birds. We've got they're little black birds with yellow on their wings. I don't know what the hell those are called. Probably another form of finch. The mourning doves, crows. We've got there's another medium-sized bird. It's a black bird. I can't think of what the hell it's called. Starlings. My husband hates the starlings because they're known to be like, nest robbers. They'll go and rob shit out of the nests. They're always at it. That I've never seen, Pomp. Yeah, crows aren't they amazing animals? They really are. Crows and ravens. They are very, very smart. And a lot of people hate them. I don't, because they can make a mess. Of course, what animal does it? Humans make bigger mess than the birds do. And of course, then you go up to the North Country, then you get the different birds, like the seagulls and cranes and loons and the bald eagles we have. I had a blue jay staring at me through my window. Oh, that's nice. I always try to put food out that attracts them. And of course, you got the hummingbirds, which love the lilies and stuff. We have magpies that mimic the cats. Oh, that's hilarious. The cat must go bananas. My cat just sits in the window and she chippers at him, and I laugh at her. I go, "That bird ain't coming over here. Bird ain't that dumb." And they're out there making fun. They're taunting the cat, like, ha ha ha. It's a good thing my cat isn't an outside cat, because man, she'd be coming home with all kinds of critters. Really, the male puffs up their chest, a bit like an exact at the wedding. It was lovely, iridescent color. Yeah, yeah, they're cool. It's funny what they do. Birds do it. Peacocks. I love it when the peacocks, do their thing and they open up they fan. Turkeys do that same thing. They the tail feathers and they puff up. Oh, I'm big and bad. I put my hummingbird feeder out, but I haven't seen any this year so far. They will come. They always say that they come back to where they fed the season before. So if you put it out there, they'll return. Every time I go to my friends up north there, where we stay at her house on the lake, they have bushes around that attract the hummingbirds, and I always forget about the hummingbirds. And here I am, first thing in the morning, sitting out on the patio, looking out at the water, and all of a sudden you hear this buzzing noise. And I think it's a giant bug every time, and all of a sudden the hummingbird shows up. I'm like, oh, you little shit. You scared the crap out of me again. And he zips in, zip, 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 and then takes off. Every time. You'd think I'd remember. Loud and colorful. Yeah, they are. Yeah, magpies, aren't they? Yeah, little thieves. Well, crows and ravens will do that too. They like shiny stuff. Oh, that's cool, Leanne. She had one from when it was oh, that's neat. Hey, Big Ben, welcome in. How are you? We're talking birds. My grandma had hummingbirds at the farm all of the time. They loved the delphiniums. Yes, they do. They love those. I had delphiniums in the backyard. Eh, didn't survive. Loved that plant. I have to get some more. But yeah, if you plant the flowers that attract them, they'll show up. I don't put out a feeder because I would forget about it, and then I would feel bad if I poison them because you got to change it every day. Otherwise, they get sick. And I just don't remember that stuff. It's terrible. So I don't put any hummingbird feeders out. I just have one giant feeder in the backyard. I fill it up. The birds get some of it, and the squirrels eat the rest. The squirrels are little shits. And no matter what you do, he figures out how to get to it, to empty it. Which is actually hilarious. And I've tried to keep it separate, put stuff out for the squirrels and the birds. Well, he takes the squirrel stuff and the bird food, so he doesn't. He don't care. They're endangered species in Australia. Oh wow. The horse would eat the delphiniums. Fortunately, not the roots. They're toxic. Well, when we bought this house in the backyard, they had a oh god, how's that plant? Rhubarb. We had a rhubarb plant in the yard, and of course we have pets, and of course the leaves are toxic, so I had to get rid of it because I was afraid that pets would eat the leaves, which was a shame because I liked having the rhubarb. But an African cowbird. What the hell is that? I've never heard of that. It was lost, Leanne. Got lost on the winds. When I was over in the valley, we had gladiolas and hollyhocks, and the hummers loved those. So yeah, see, that's why we started attracting them because I had like a huge ton of gladiolas because I love gladiolas, but unfortunately they're all gone now because the moles ate all of the bulbs. Little jerk asses. All of my tulips and gladiolas gone. So I should have an English garden in my front lawn. They're all gone. And I tried all the tricks of the trade, and they still got at them. And it was 2 years ago. We had one tulip left, and that one's gone now too. I give up. I'm off to chill before I have to start streaming in 30 minutes. Take care. Okay, Marie, you have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, that's okay. As long as they looked after properly, they are a historic animal over heavily protected. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Thanks for posting that, Sage. Yeah, check out the merch. This week was kind of like a hag week, so get the hag merch. You have a good one, Marie. Have fun modding. Enjoy, enjoy. We have crow pies. I don't know. Didn't know until my brother looked them up. The front half is crow. Back is magpie. They love the persimmons tree. Oh, really? I never heard of that either. Crow pies. Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch is the channel, and he has otters and caimans. Ah, cool. Jasper carrot mold sketch. Yeah, send away, Heather. Yeah, I've just been trying to finish up the magazine. I was working hard on it the last few days, getting stuff in, and I did get your email, Sage. Thank you very much. I got caught up on that stuff too. Thank you, Leanne, for sharing that. Yes, Pop, yes. And my nan would scream at him. I'd shoo him away. We had to change the pasture he was in. He was just large enough than the other horses that he could reach. As long as he ain't getting illegal animals imported. Yeah, see, I have a problem with that too. Just people collecting these animals. But if it's like a refuge, then that's wonderful. Just like I was bitching at my husband, I was watching a thing on YouTube about Karens in situations that have gone bad, and a lot of them had to do with wildlife. I bet he's chasing the birds on Leanne's lawn. I have an issue with safari stuff. You know, you go out there in the wild, you're in an open vehicle, and you got these idiots trying to take photographs, and they don't listen to the rules. And that's what this was. It was women who thought they knew better than the guides. And unfortunately, it ends up bad for, the Karens. This one woman didn't listen, do as she was told, and she was mauled by the lions. And she didn't survive it. And would you believe that her family sued and won the case? And I'm thinking, you gotta be kidding me. She was told what the rules were. They argued with her the whole trip, but she was entitled and did what she wanted and paid the price for it. So what makes them liable for her stupid mistakes? I don't know. And it was all these other situations where women were told, listen, these are the boundaries. Don't cross the boundaries and you'll be fine. And none of them listened. And they all ended up victim of a wild animal attack. And I don't get it. Yes, Betty, even I wouldn't get in the way of Leanne and her lawn. Yeah, she don't like it. I'm gonna run across their lawn. No wonder the turkeys are squawking. Yeah, because Betty's chasing them. You get time, Betty. It's early for Thanksgiving. She got time. Betty running away with one of her turkeys. People forget that wild animals are wild. Exactly. I mean, when the people are telling you that, they've got 20 years experience in wildlife care, and they're telling you, don't get out of the vehicle, don't do this, don't do that. And when you get these people that have money and think they're entitled, well, I know what I'm doing, blah, 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 blah. Well, no, you don't, because then you end up on the menu. Steve Irwin was my family friend. Oh, wow, that is fantastic. You're friends with Steve Irwin. Before he passed, he taught me a lot. That's why I say what I do, and I love my Australian wildlife. Oh, that is incredible. I would have loved to have met him. I loved Steve Irwin. I still watch all of the stuff. And I watch the new stuff too. What a great family. The passion the man had was amazing. I posted videos of my beautifully manicured lawn. Enter at your own risk. That's right. Not run, streak. We got a streak. Oh, Ben, that's amazing that you got to hang out with Steve and learn all that he knew. His energy was just infectious. It was, he made you want to get out there and do that, and loved it. Loved all of it. And unfortunately, he was taken way too soon. Cried terrible when I heard that news. Aaron walked across. Have you ever seen that show where people have lions for pets? Or one guy had a snake and a snake laid next to him. They said because they're sizing you up. That's right, they are. I know somebody that it happened to. That they had a snake. It was a pet. They let it go slither all through the house, and the thing got huge. And the guy was taking a nap on the couch. And when the roommate come home, found the snake trying to swallow the guy. They had to kill the snake to get him off. So those aren't pets. And people just don't get it. These are not pets. This has been horrible. You wake up and you're inside of a snake's mouth. Oh God. I forgot what kind of snake it was. It would come to me probably after, but yeah. I mean, this it was a huge snake. They let it roam all through the house, and yeah, the guy come home and the snake was trying to eat the other guy. That's showing love. I think it was TikTok. A guy had a pet alligator laying on him at his house. These are not pets, people. They belong in the wild. And no matter if you've had them for years, there could be that one trigger that sets them off. Look at that episode with that poor woman, owned a chimpanzee, knew that friend for years, and the woman came over one day and the chimp flipped out and ripped her face off. And the woman had to have a face transplant. And she knew the chimpanzee for years. It's something just sets them off. Dangle their feet in the tiger zoo area. Yep, kitty play, go night night. Oh, jeez. No, you don't dare get caught doing that here at our zoo. Man, they make sure that people don't get where they don't belong. I've had exotic pets also have taken on things they don't know about and have appreciated the environment for. It was a Burmese python. Oh, my friend's snake? No, I don't. No, it wasn't a python. I know it wasn't. It was something else. Velociraptors. That's why I'm not there at night. Those people on those shows always end up eaten by those crazy ants. Yeah, that's because they're not pets. Even people that have sanctuaries and stuff for wild animals, they're there for a reason because they're injured, or they were taken from like bad zoo or private owner, and so they can't be. Most of them can't be reintroduced to the wild because they won't survive. So these places take care of them, but they're wild animals, and they always stress that. Of the one that tried to eat the guy. I'm trying to remember what it is. It wasn't a python. I will only have cats and dogs. Yeah, same here. And actually, I think now that the state that I'm in, as far as health goes, these will probably be the last pets that we have, because it's really not fair to my dog, because I can't take her out like I'd like to. Um, I mean, cats are a little easier, but I just think these will be the last ones. Ragged pythons, size of bug, or some pythons. It's killing me. I can't remember what the hell the name of the damn snake was. Boa constrictor is enough power to crush someone. Anaconda does as well. Well, Pet Attacks is one show, but they aren't pet. Yeah, they're not. And people just don't get it. Ooh, it's cool. I have a snake. Ooh, it's cool. I have this and that. And I always look at it this way. I mean, they're wild animals. Do you think they want to live in an aquarium or a cage? Why, I always look at it for, would you like to be stuck in one of those? It's just like when we first got Athena, and I bought child gates and put the gates up. And my uncle was telling me, well, just put her in put her in a crate for the day while you're gone at work. Cause she was chewing on there's teething. So she was chewing on the woodwork in the kitchen. I said, no, the bedroom and the kitchen area is hers to roam while we're not home. I'm not crating her. I wouldn't want to sit in a crate for 8 hours. That sucks. You can always fix woodwork. I've never had to crate a dog. They've done it in the Middle East, Betty. Relics are no. Man eaters. Big snakes are not legal here. Oh my God, I live in Connecticut when it happened. Apes in the wild. His teen rips rival's hand and face off so they would dress up chimps and act like us. Yeah. I ran a reptile room for years. Rattlesnake is a pet. Oh my God. Yeah, you can't have that stuff. And a lot of these people, it's just, well, I've got this. It's all about the prestige, like a long time ago, where the rich what people used to get, you know, like leopards and shit like that. Remember that long? It was like long, long time ago. There was a thing where they could get, these wild cats, and they would walk down the street with them on leashes. Give me a break, really? Crazy Six a long, long, long time. It was for her husband and I got married. My husband had an aquarium, and he actually had a piranha. And he got it from a friend of his. And the thing is that back then it was illegal to have those. And we didn't know it until after the fact. But yeah, my husband had a piranha. In Florida in the 80s, a lot of people were letting their boa constrictors get loose, and people's chihuahuas would be eaten and all the time. Oh my God. I don't know. Really, I'd love my jumping spider. I rescued him from the snow. Oh, the jumping spiders around here get pretty big. They can stay outside. They're cute though, but I don't want one. My anaconda don't want none unless it's got. But okay, I got it. I get it. Poor Betty. Cat just scared the crap out of her. Let's see. Python's world's longest snake, up to 26 feet. Anaconda's world's heaviest snake. Yeah, they're scary. They're amazing, but they're scary as hell. Mine was itty bitty. Oh yeah, I've seen one here. It was big as a quarter. It's big for a jumping spider. Yeah, I'm used to the little itty bitty ones. I would probably die from trying to make one of those cats my pets for a little bobcat or a little mountain lion and die. They are cute when they're little. And I have a cousin, his wife works in kind of like what Steve Irwin does. She works at a zoo and they take care of the wild animals. And she would have to sometimes bring them home with her because they had to be nursed around the clock. So they were lucky to have the opportunity to have baby lion cubs and stuff like that, and take care of them. But they went back to the reserve, and it's just And she works in that field, and she says, no, they're not pets, and people need to remember that. As a kid, we went crawdad fishing and we crawdad raced in our kitchen until we realized my mom was going to cook them. We tried to put him in the fishbowl. They killed our fish. Yeah, they do. See, you saved his life, and he turned on it and killed your fish. The bigger the spider, the less afraid I am of them. Oh, I just don't like them at all. I picked up a red back spider and stuff. Don't care how deadly the animal, I will handle it. No, no. I let the professionals take care of that stuff. Not my thing. Yes, the Goliath bird eating spider. I've seen those. Oh my God, it's scary. Now, see, that's the thing. No offense, Ben, but I would never go to Australia. The wildlife is amazing, but everything out there's out to get you. It's just, if I come home, one of those something was in my house, I'd be that's it. I'm out of here. They can have the house. I'm moving. Too scary for me. I also took on rescue reptiles in bad shape like 20 plus years ago. I still have one corn snake who has been around for 20. Wow. Wow. Good for you, Pam. It's so sad. When I was in Texas as a teenager, we had to pick the road and the all animals and pin, and it was canned hunt for rich people. Oh man, I remember going to a local pond. Our tadpoles. My husband did that. He come back with horny toads. He had them in a box, and then he put him in bed with him one night. And his mother comes in the bedroom, and his sheets are jumping. She's like, "What the hell?" She pulls back the sheets. She screams. My husband's laughing. She got mad at him. He had to collect them all and put them all back outside. And that's when they lived in New Mexico. Yeah, bed full of horny toads. Oh, you did, Ben. Oh God, you're so brave. Not me. Oh God. Scary, scary stuff. And my hat goes off to all the people that can handle that, because we do learn a lot. It's like, again, saying Steve Irwin, I learned a lot from watching his programs. And it was great, the passion that he had for animals of all kinds. It used to always get me when, so he'd get bit by something and he'd be like, oh, it was not a big deal, where the rest of it would have been screaming and take it out on the animal, but they're only doing what they're supposed to. They're protecting themselves. And he always brushed it off like, oh my, and thinking, oh my God. I don't know what time he was holding some kind of snake and it shot out and it bit him. I think it got him in the lip. I was thinking, oh, jeez, I would have freaked out. Roommate had a curly-haired bird eater and a pink toe. Right now is OT. Oh, jeez. Well, it's whatever floats your boat, I guess. They can enjoy. I'll stick to dogs and cats. That's about it. It's enough for me. The rest of it I'll watch on television. Well, guys, it's at the 2-hour mark. I need to go get myself something to eat and take my medicine, Leanne. But thanks for joining me this morning. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the support as always. You guys are always such a blessing. And I look forward to seeing everybody tonight. Hang out with me and my guest. And hopefully we're going to have a good time. I always do. Let's see. It was Steve's passion for animals and life that made him who he was. And his doubt. Yeah, that was just the freakiest accident. I was just devastated by that. I cried so terrible. He was such a good guy. And we were all very blessed to be able to experience him and his world. And it's wonderful that his legacy has lived on and grown. So it's wonderful. But until then, guys, I will see you all tonight. 7 o'clock my time. That's Eastern. And hopefully you all can come in and enjoy the show. Until then, I will see you all out there. Everybody have a great day.